You mentioned that you have a friend who has a 2-week-old baby and she's really struggling to breastfeed. And this is a really common problem, especially when moms have their first baby, because they've never breastfed before. And in fact, most lactation specialists will tell you that most moms feel like breastfeeding isn't going really well till about 6 weeks after the baby's born. So as long as the baby's growing well and there's no signs of dehydration and there's just not any issues with supply, then if it's just a little bit difficult for the mom, they say keep trying for about 6 weeks. If you live in the Utah County area, your friend can go to a Mother's Touch lactation clinic, which is at Orem Community Hospital, and the phone number is 801-714-3324. And she can make an appointment to see a lactation specialist in person. And for 30 minutes, she has their one-on-one undivided attention. And they can watch her nurse and decide what's going right, and if anything needs to be adjusted. They'll also weigh the baby before the feeding and after to see how much milk the baby's getting. Now, it sounds like she might have some issues with flat or inverted nipples. You mentioned that you've tried a nipple shield. She can also try using a pump to get the nipple to come out, to draw it out before she actually latches the baby on. And sometimes that helps mothers who have flat or inverted nipples until the baby naturally just sucks it out and it stays out from breastfeeding on a regular basis. Now, you are right. If your friend is wanting to maintain a breast milk supply but is only pumping once a day in the morning, she's really going to struggle with her supply. It's a supply and demand sort of thing. So if she wants to continue producing breast milk, she needs to pump as frequently as her baby's eating, which at this point is probably still every 2 to 3 hours, all the way around the clock. So she might be pumping 8 to 12 times in a 24-hour period, and that's correct, that's right. And that's totally fine. Her baby will get the same benefits from breast milk whether she nurses her baby or gives it through a bottle after she's pumped the milk. Either are fine. But the most important thing at the end of the day is that the baby's gaining weight and growing well. So it will also be really important for her to keep in contact with her baby's pediatrician to make sure her baby's gaining weight. And tell her to track the number of wet diapers she's seeing each day. And as long as she's seeing about 6 wet diapers a day, then her baby's most likely getting enough to drink. But if there's ever an issue where the baby's not gaining weight, then maybe formula is the right alternative. And formula-fed kids go to kindergarten too. Sometimes it's necessary to nourish a baby and help them grow and thrive and be happy and healthy. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.